Hello students, I am Raghavendra Namdev, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Oriental College of Technology, Bhopal. This second half set of video lectures on the topic of steam nozzle will discuss first steam flow through nozzles, then we will know about various losses in steam nozzles and effect of the frictional losses. Lastly, we will define and describe nozzle efficiency and velocity coefficient. Steam flow through nozzles. Steam enters the nozzle with high pressure and low velocity and leaves with high velocity and low pressure. As steam passes through the nozzle, the enthalpy of steam is converted into kinetic energy. The process may be considered reversible adiabatic since there is no heat transfer and friction can be ignored. It is adiabatic because there is no heat transfer, and it is reversible because the losses can be ignored. Now, losses in steam nozzle. When the steam flows through a nozzle, the final velocity of steam for a given pressure drop is reduced due to following reasons. First, the friction between the nozzle surface and steam. Secondly, the internal friction of steam itself, and the shock losses. Most of the losses actually occur in the divergent portion because the velocity in the divergent portion is more and length of the divergent portion is also larger. In fact, almost all losses are assumed to be occur in divergent portion. Effect of frictional losses. Most of the frictional losses occur between the throat and exit to convergent divergent nozzle as mentioned just now. The frictional losses have the effect that first, the expansion is no more isentropic and enthalpy drop is reduced. The final dryness fraction of steam is increased as the kinetic energy gets converted into heat due to friction and is absorbed by steam. The specific volume of steam is increased as the steam becomes more dry due to this frictional reheating. However, final velocity of steam for a given pressure drop is reduced and mass flow rate of steam is also reduced. The actual and isentropic process are described in the HS diagram shown here. As we can see, isentropic process is almost vertical line in the HS diagram, but in the actual process 1T is the portion in the convergent portion and T2 dash where most of the losses occur is in divergent portion. To quantify the losses, two terms nozzle efficiency and velocity coefficients are used. First, the nozzle efficiency. The nozzle efficiency is defined as the ratio of actual enthalpy drop to the isentropic enthalpy drop between the same pressures. In the figure showing the HS diagram, S12 represents isentropic expansion in the nozzle and 12 dash actual expansion in the nozzle. Isentropic enthalpy drop in the nozzle delta H equals H1 minus H2. That is the initial enthalpy and final enthalpy, when the process is isentropic. And actual enthalpy drop in the nozzle, delta HA equal to H1 minus H2 dash. Since the nozzle efficiency equals actual enthalpy drop divided by isentropic enthalpy drop, we can write efficiency term eta n equal to delta HA divided by delta H, which becomes equal to H1 minus H2 dash divided by H1 minus H2. Since steady flow energy equation assumes that there is heat transfer and work done both equaling 0, and potential energy also negligible, so enthalpy drop ratio becomes equal to V2 dash square minus V2 square divided by 2 divided by V2 square minus V1 square divided by 2. If we ignore V1, that is the initial velocity of steam, the efficiency term equals V2 dash square upon 2 divided by V2 square upon 2. So we can write H1 minus H2 dash equal to eta n into H1 minus H2. Or if we have to write expression for final velocity V2, it becomes equal to square root of 2 H1 minus H2 into the efficiency. Now, another term velocity coefficient is used to quantify the losses. The velocity coefficient by CV is defined as the ratio of actual exit velocity to exit velocity when the flow is isentropic between the same pressures. Hence, CV is equal to V2 dash divided by V2. Since efficiency is the ratio of V2 dash square divided by V2 square, so CV is equal to square root of efficiency. It is clear that velocity coefficient is the square root of the nozzle efficiency when the inlet velocity is negligible. Students, this brings our discussion on losses in the nozzle to the end. I hope you found it useful. Thank you.